Oh damn. Oh damn. All right. Yeah, baby, we are live. I started just a little bit further away from the old canal. We can get a good approach to it here. Today we're gonna be filling up cookie boots. We're gonna try to at least. I don't get a great feeling about it, just to be perfectly honest. Oh, hey Derek, what's up? Oh man, you don't like that music, man. So I put on. I'm about to turn it down here in just a sec. So yeah, I put on Spotify and I searched royalty free, and then I just hit the play button. Wow, there is some hot garbage on there. It is a rough scene. Is that better, Kneecap? Yeah, I absolutely do not have a good feeling about this little retail run. The last time I went over and checked all of these booths, the whole entire canal was briefed from like 25k back, and what's worse is there have been just dudes chilling all around waiting to I don't know what they're waiting for, just to be honest. I doubt they were just waiting there for me to show up. Doesn't help that this pull-up here is hella ominous. I'm going out to 25k, I'm going to start there. I'm on my 1.19.2 account, so I don't have any cool clients running. I'm just basically straight vanilla. We'll call it vanilla light because I got a couple mods. Just stuff to keep track of withers and any dudes that want to creep up on me. There we go, number 25. I don't know why I would expect any different, but let's do some diamond blocks, I guess. A couple of this also. took me hours to fix them last time because they were so badly messed up. And I totally caught the dude too. Like, right when he was wrecking it, he was at, I think, the 24K booth, which is the next one I'm gonna hit. I'm not gonna say his name on the stream, but that good? I'll put the chest in there, I guess. They can't all be winners. Yeah, he's a dick. And I'm not really protecting him. I'm, it's more one of those, I don't want to, you know, give him any more, recognition for being a dick. So, like, I'm fixing it away. Yeah, he's a dick, so he's basically nothing to me. Oh yeah, and so I don't have the shader working quite right with one of the mods that I have. So like in the distance, there's supposed to be like facsimile scenery, like you know, fake crap in the distance that's just kind of generic world building stuff. But like it totally doesn't work with the shader that I have. So check it out, man. It's like freaking Toontown over there. It's like a first grade painting or something. Over here, hella ominous. Over here, Toontown. The best of both worlds. Now this whole path along here was nothing but lava casts, and there was like a couple spots where there was like just stacks and stacks and stacks of obsidian. Yeah, I have no idea who the hell is doing it, but I'm assuming they're not going to be doing it for long, because I mean, how long are they going to be able to do it for? You know, at least consistently, because they got to have better shit to do with their time than just walk along the canal and continue to ruin stuff. And you know, I take that back. There are people who will just walk along a road and spend their entire day and night just ruining stuff. But I'm sure they've got a full schedule. You know, there's a lot of shit out there to ruin. And it was as soon as when that canal video came out on the 14th, and wow, what a wild day that was, because like the SEA group was so small at the time. It was not tiny, but it was still only like, you know, 100 and something members, and you know, a good quarter of those were bots. So when that video dropped, it was bonkers. And not only did the group kind of explode at that point, look at that. This one's untouched. I'd love to see it. It's obviously one of the trick boxes. So yeah, so not only did it blow up, but like, I had people that I don't even know or barely know in the Minecraft community pinging me, being like, "Oh my god, AMC just said your name." I spent like the whole morning with people saying that stuff to me over in chat, getting pinged all over. I can't believe how many people must be like at least somewhat into those videos, to where so many people, you know, bring up the stuff when it happens. At that point, I had only been with the Southern Canal group for like, I think, less than 2 weeks. And all I really did was, I just showed up and I built some supply stations. I've been doing this cookie horse shit, since I started, which was just a few months ago. And honestly, the dots just connected. Really mostly like Southern Canal stuff. Pretend they don't watch there. That's the truth. There's nobody that talks more about FitNC than the people that absolutely despise him or claim to despise him. But you know that they're just clicking on that video right when it comes out every single time. Human furnace and crafting table. Nothing personal to the stuff here. But general rule of thumb is that if it's on this 3 city wide rail, it's gotta go. Gotta go. And get rid of John. But normally when I do these runs, like I was saying, I use my Russia Hack account and I just fly up and down these things and toss stuff in there. But... Oh, hey Kobe, what's up? Yeah, instead of just flying up and down, I'm kind of just meandering now. Got some ASMR going on with the rain effects. I had that sweet music and now it's like not playing. I tried to turn it down, it's just not playing at all now. Oh, there she is. Nice. Okay, got it fixed. Let's hope it's all royalty free. I'm really banking on like some random description over in Spotify. If it's not, it's like a... Oh, 25k is the furthest out it goes, and the closest to spawn is, I'll say 4k. Somebody at one point started giving me shit on in the chat or on Discord, I don't remember, about helping new players out too much and how escaping spawn is like a rite of passage, right? And I fully agree with that. If you're in spawn and your big tactic is to just beg for help, nobody's gonna help you. Looks like we lost some decorations here. And it's a trick booth too, so. I'm supposed to change these back and forth. Because in my head I was thinking, what if somebody memorizes the order and, shows up and wants to just rob all the good ones? And I'm like, nobody's going to waste that much time doing that. I mean, the stuff I'm putting in here, isn't game changing unless you're a brand new player. But yeah, I went all the way up to 4K and then somebody said, you're not supposed to be helping new players out, you're ruining 2v2Ts and some other stuff, and I'm like, well, how about fuck you? And then I built one at 3K, and then I built another one at 2K, and there was barely a canal at that point for me to put it next to. And I just, I stopped filling them up because 2K is a little too close. That was kind of a one-time, like, go F yourself kind of situation. I'm reading between the lines here, and I am assuming what happened was somebody needed some string for something, and that's why all the webs are gone, but these bad boys are still here, so. I am glad that they got some use out of them. Thanks again, Kobe, for these skulls, because when I got wrecked by that wither out on the road, it was tragic. Oh my god. I tried to stream that, and I think I had one viewer, one or two, and I forget who it was. But wow, it was bad. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fill up all these booths. Let me just go kill these withers real quick. And then it was just a nightmare from there. Oh. Hey, Yellow. Thanks for tuning in and speaking your mind. Yeah, so one of the problems that I ran into was, or the wither, yeah, and I disconnected right over next to the wither, and I got completely beat down. It was not a pretty scene at all. Oh, see, look, this is one of those tunes I was telling you about. Sweet Jesus. Like, I'm glad you're doing the royalty-free music. I appreciate it, but like, yikes. Alright, that's good enough for now. Okay. And you know, I'm glad you said something because I can adjust that. I can't hear how wonkadoo it is on the other end, so I just turn the old weather knob down a little bit here. No, this is Java. Bedrock 2B2T, man? That doesn't exist. Wow. Week's still here. Not bad. I'm using the controllable mod with Forge. And yeah, I had a regular tune on one of my last streams, and I didn't say anything about it. Most of what I hear from people is that, thanks for that follow, Yellow. And most of the time they don't care. It's like, you know, there's no really any problem for them unless somebody makes a big deal out of it. I'm sure if one of the big streamers threw some stuff up there, it'd be different. They're not going to check every single one of these tiny little streams to, you know, micromanage it, try to find out all the random stuff that people are doing. But I've got the royalty-free music because it is an adventure. Like, this one's nice. Yeah, I can get into that. Yeah, it is confusing, Yellow. It's normal 2B, but I loaded in with a 1.19.2 setup with the controllable mod. If you use the controllable mod for Forge, then it's got like mapping stuff so you can use a controller for it. Yeah, 1.19.2. I think it was just maybe a month ago or so that you were able to load into 2B on a 1.19.2 server. Or on a 1.19.2 setup. it doesn't stop somebody from freaking out like every, few days or maybe once a week or whatever, and being like, "Oh man, you guys won't believe it, 1.19.2, oh my god!" And of course everybody's mean to them because they're jerks. But like, really, the truth is they just didn't know. Nice. Good decorations. Let's make this a treat box. Yellow, this is the main server. This is not the test server. I loaded in on 1.19.2 because you can. So, like, I don't have any of the 1.19.2 stuff. Oh shit, you hear that seagull? What the hell? I'm out on the pier, man. I don't have any of the 1.19.2 stuff. But I have, like, the setup, like the way that the blocks look and all that other stuff. I can't think of anything else. I have a couple of very, very minor mods installed. No, what do you think? Let's do an elytra. I've already got some beacons. People are going to get these beacons and they're going to be like, oh yes, new player gets a beacon. They get all excited, and then I think it's going to hit them and they're going to be like, what the hell am I going to do with a beacon? There's just endless amount of stuff that you need to throw on there to make it worthwhile. Rockets out of my personal stash. They better be grateful. And there's in there. Either I've heard this song like 5 times, or there's one dude that's just like got his bass guitar hooked up to his computer and like has like a week's worth of lessons and just keeps churning out these royalty-free, like, 30-second riffs, just popping them up on Spotify and crossing their fingers. It's the only feasible explanation for the fact that this has shown up so many times on here. What do we need? We need a few more skulls. There's another dude. Yeah. There's another dude that helped me out with all this. Is actually his idea. Quaker, he's the guy that got a lot of this gear to give out. He came to me just kind of out of the blue and was like, hey man, I've got this great idea for your boots. I'm like, I've heard that, a couple times, people making suggestions and stuff, but, and so I decided to hear him out. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. What do we got? And he was like, trick or treat booths. Turn them all into trick or treat booths. It's not a bad idea. It's pretty close to what I do anyways. And since I go up and down the highway and refill these things so often, they won't just be lingering afterwards, because there's nothing worse than that, all the holiday stuff that stays up like way past the time it's supposed to. That just kind of ruins the whole thing. So the other challenge is making sure I get out here to get rid of the stuff, like right after it's done. But we're gonna ramp up a little bit, and I think maybe the day before Halloween itself, we'll start putting like some really good stuff in here. Start throwing down like, I don't know, multiple diamond blocks. We've already got like alpha slabs and some really old, like, unique books from a benefactor that's chose to stay anonymous. Yeah, Southern Canal. I love it too, Yellow. It's like my favorite place. And I ran up and down the Southern Canal when I started playing and just meticulously replaced blocks over and over. And because I was such a new friend at the time, in my head I was like, where is this highway union that's around that's supposed to be fixing all of this stuff? They're not doing their job. Of course, you know, the highway workers union does almost strictly nether stuff, from what I understand. And I have to put that disclaimer on everything that I say because the truth is, I don't know a lot about 2B history. So every time, like, I'm wrong about something or I'm off by a little bit about something, it's like all the old friends show up with the broken caps lock key and they're like, oh, lol, you're so dumb. And I'm like, sorry, man, I don't know. Yep, that's me. Something about the infinity. Yeah, you know what? Look, speak of the devil. The infinity incursion. And like, I knew that those infinity guys or whatever had something to do with those symbols. You know, I don't know the lore. I never dug that deep into it, so I couldn't tell you 100%. I'm sure that there's a Wikipedia article and at least 2 FitMC videos explaining it, but what I do know is that these bad boys right here are set up this way to prevent flying machines from showing up and draining the canal. And those have been around since just about the beginning. That's why even all the way down at the end of the canal, you see the... Oh, let me check this one. Oh, man. This is an easy run so far. Yeah, Andita, who is, he's been around with the Southern Canal group since they've been a thing, so he's like a old school guy. Friendliest guy you'll ever meet if you ever get a chance to hang out with him. He's like the nicest dude. But he still builds these things. And I don't know if it's out of habit or if it's kind of a tradition at this point. Lead Machine, thank you for that follow. Oh man. You hear that? I'm liking this tune. Do Zombo heads this time. Hey, Lead Machine. I don't know what your, if you got a Discord or Minecraft name, I don't recognize it. I apologize. But if you are here just for jollies, we are having a jolly old time. Yeah, thanks, Neatcat. Thanks for tuning in, dude. You have a good one. So now, put all the stuff back here. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that's probably that weather. Okay. Just so everybody knows, as soon as I see anybody show up, as soon as that radar pops up, where there's another player on here, I'm gonna be like, finger on the trigger to just get the hell out of Dodge, because this highway has been a nightmare for the last, well, really the last 2 weeks, but specifically ever since Quaker put these booths up, because, I don't know, people hate fun. The Metal Alchemist. Doesn't ring a bell. Hey, but if you're on 2B2T, you should come by the SCA sometime. I'll hook you up with any kind of tools or gear that you want. We have a fun time, you know, shoveling and digging and toiling in the mines. Oh man. I like this one too. It's like the most unfitting song for the situation. It's alright though, we're keeping it. Alright, Label, if you change your mind, you just let me know. Send me a message on Discord or just drop a line to this here. Also more than welcome to try to track down one of these booths. I'm gonna drop a bunch of stuff in one of them. I just haven't figured out which one it's gonna be yet. Since the end of 2019, I'm sorry I can't see the very bottom. You know, I'm saying I can't see the very bottom of my chat, but I can also just stop for like 2 seconds and fix it. So I'm gonna stop for like 2 seconds and fix it. Got cut off on the taskbar for some odd reason. There we go. SBA? What is the SBA? I'm sure this is one of those things where it's like some super famous popular 2B group that I haven't heard of, and I'm gonna seem like a noob or a dork. Oh man, now we're talking. Oh my god, this is... I think this is the thing that I'm talking, or what I'm thinking about. This is the most tragic tale in the entirety of Minecraft. I don't know if you guys have been out here. Spawn Builder Group. Oh, that's a noble cause. This was... Oh, I saw it in its prime. It was a tribute to that Smash Mouth song, All-Star. And somebody started writing the lyrics down here on signs, right? You know, somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, all of that stuff. And then it hit this point when the years start coming and they don't stop coming. And then the next sign said, and they don't stop coming. 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 And I think at one point I counted 30 signs going down. It looks like it might be even longer now. Just a whole bunch of signs that just said, and they don't stop coming over and over. When I saw it, when it was actually intact, and I think I got a video on my hard drive of it, I added like 3 or 4 signs to it. But just to be clear, this totally wasn't my idea. But I think that in the spirit of this, I'm going to see if I can't get it started up again. I mean, the biggest problem is that whoever made this decided to put all of the signs on sand. I can't even imagine why they thought that was a good idea. I'm assuming that this whole project was improvised on the spot, so... And in case you didn't know, I'm sure that everybody does, putting a sign that says "Don't grief" is like the worst thing that you could possibly do. People are going to decide if they're going to grief or not, and there's literally nothing you can do to stop it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Kobe, is that you? It's somebody. Okay. Oh, it's Kobe, okay. My god. He made me jump, dude. Wow, Leb, you been to the world border? That's sick. You got any screen caps? I love seeing all the signs and stuff out there at the world border. When people get out there, there's so much stuff. It looks like some kind of like Niagara Falls, some kind of like kitsch vacation spot or something. I don't know how to make it happen, but I'd like to see him sometime. Okay, I gotta stop talking because I'm typing and I just cannot do it. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Oh, that's Guna. No Guna today. Okay, that's my contribution. If it gets started up again, it gets started. Oh, I had signs already. If it gets started up again, that's great. I'll feel like I contributed. This is clearly a treat booth. Oh yeah? Yeah, and you know, the other part of all of this is that I just started doing some of these streams, and my headset's probably not great. I can only assume that my mic's probably subpar, but I've got like, you know, better stuff like literally on the way. So in less than a week, I'll have a much better mic, maybe even a camera. Okay. Kobe's the guy that got me all these skelly skulls and zombie skulls. It's made all of this much easier. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll add you as soon as the stream's done, Leb. I appreciate it. And yeah, with controllable, I can actually use the mouse as well, mouse and keyboard stuff as well. Why old dough? Yeah, there's been a lot of super funny dudes over in chat and everything else dogging on me because I'm a old geezer playing Minecraft. And that is perfectly fine with me because I'm having a fantastic time. Yeah, that looks good. But it's a treat booth, so let's put some goodies in here. Diamonds? Yeah, we'll do diamond blocks. Scalpels. Do some alpha slabs. I haven't used any of those yet. Maybe I'll put a totem in here too. Actually, no, I'm only at 20. Ugh. I've still got so many more of these to go. I'll save the totem. And there's the frickin' seagull again. Oh. It's jarring, isn't it? Like, all these random sound effects, they just, every time I hear them, it catches me off guard. I just downloaded that extra sound mod. It's wacky. Oh, gavels, okay. I swear we just heard this song. That's good. I'll put alpha slabs in the next one. They're all just starting to fade together at this point. Oh, here we go. Follow my grandpa, God Roster on Twitch. Yes, my grandson. 3 million out. Have you had any luck out there? Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't read the rest of it. Found a fishing hut on the trail. Been following for 3 days. Oh, rip. I can't even imagine how rough that must be if you're following a chunk trail for that far and you run into nothing. Whoa. That's like some Inspector Gadget hotness going on over here. What the heck is that? man, I'm gonna go through my play history. I'm gonna add this to my playlist because this shit is fire. Bow bow, bow bow. Just as soon as it starts, it ends. Yeah, keep going, Leb. I mean, you don't have anything to lose. When I when I kept an eye out for other people doing 2B stuff, it seems like everybody gets on and all they do is base hunt. And I'm like, man, that's gotta be like the most boring stuff. I don't know why people do it all the time. Then one time I happened to find myself out a little bit past 500k, and I decided I'd go down one of the axes and like just looking around. And I wouldn't say full on base hunting, but just looking around at stuff. And it was hella fun. It was exciting, you know. You go out there and when you come across something that's man-made so far out in the middle of nowhere, it's a pretty cool experience. So suffice to say, I get it now. I understand why people do that. It's like, borderline archaeology, tracking down some like old hidden stuff that you haven't seen since like hasn't been seen since the beginning of time, digging through the past. I always thought that was like a really cool element to the server. It seems like people are making the best of it by stash hunting and base hunting. And the real success story, the real heroes, are the people that find some massive dub stash, and then they decide they're going to try to turn it into real world money and like open up a freaking shop. It's like the gamer dream for Minecraft. Oh, we're picking up tempo here. Nice. Thank you, Upbreaker, Darkwolf135. What in the world's going on here? Oh, let's spread these out a little, I guess. It's got Alpha Slabs, so I think it's a... Let's see, that looks like a trick one to me. Yeah, truth, man. How would have we gotten these skulls, these zombie heads and stuff? There was some dude, during probably the last dupe glitch that was around, which I think is was the donkey dupe. And that they went through like a list of Minecraft blocks, and they're like, okay, what can I do in case it becomes useful or needed at one point or another? And the truth is, the smartest person was the person that went in and duped a bunch of rockets, because there is this, perennial rocket shortage throughout the entirety of 2B, and every time I run into somebody, the first thing that they ask for, if they need anything, it's either XP or rockets. Oh, really? Left the donkey out there? Might have, well, no, could you do stacked kits with the donkey dupe? I don't remember. I wasn't around, so. What am I doing here? Scalpels, Alpha Slabs, some diamond blocks. Oh, alright. Gotta go, fam. No old people allowed. Grandpa Time over here is not going to be able to make it to the rest of the stream. Yeah, but people be like, how old are you? And, I normally make a joke out of it and say, like, oh, I'm old enough to know better. Some other stupid joke like that. And there was some guy that was like, "Oh my God, are you in your 20s?" And I was like, "Oh crap, it's over." No, I'm not in my 20s. Alpha slabs, I'm just chucking them. Wow, really? Why'd they do that? That doesn't even make any sense. I'm walking around in a circle. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, some trash. Is it possible that the donkey still has the chest on it and it has some kind of stacked kit inside or something? That'd be pretty sweet. Definitely let me know if you find out what's going on out there. Oh, nothing in it? Oh. Why go through all that trouble just to bounce and like never come back? You don't think about it, maybe the dude like died the next day in like some kind of car accident or something. Not to say I'm too grim or anything. Those last fleeting moments, the last thoughts going through his head are, I had that donkey out at 3 million and I didn't get to dupe. Then life leaves their body. Yeah, he definitely died. Rip, he's a goner. He's gone, he's not coming back. He will be missed, though. You should set up a memorial out there for him. Say, Rip, 3 million donkey guy. The sacrifice will not be in vain. Dude, Kobe, are you leaving all those old man signs up? I swear. Shitty generic house trans ASMR Minecraft. What's the sign say? Guess what my username is? Hey, what do you know? Somebody was asking before about this guy. I don't break signs. That is not a thing that I do. But this person, who, like I said before, will remain nameless. I caught him red-handed right at 24K, and he was just wrecking all my stuff, just whacking all of the cobwebs and the pumpkins and everything else. And he had this moment, like, say this is the booth right here in front of me. He had this moment where, like, I was right here, and he was, like, standing right there doing it. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? And then when it hit me, and he turned around and saw me, there was this moment of realization that, you know, it was my booth that he was wrecking, and he just bolted. Like, you wouldn't believe it. That dude just, he was gone. And, like, I'm no PvP champ, but, like, you know, I was chasing and chucking arrows at him and stuff. And, yeah, he squiggled away. Certainly don't need to give him any more attention because it was, you know, low-hanging fruit. And you're gonna grief the unguarded, stupid booths that are under 25K that usually have nothing but frickin' cookies in them. Weak stuff. Oh shit. Oh, that's probably Kobe, okay. Grandpa, my god. Comedy hour over here. Throw some electros in this one. Oh, what? Okay. I'm officially redoing this one. We've had way too many tricks on this thing. The ratio was supposed to be, at one point it was set to be like, yeah, always messing with the cookie man. Unbelievable. Don't you know I'm more than just a cookie man? I'm also apparently old man Minecraft. Weak. Alright. Throw some elytras in there, and... I don't have a good variety of stuff here, do I? E-Pro, they seem okay. Let me dump some stuff. It's better than one elytra, but 4 elytra. Oh cool, it's like a transportation box now, I guess. No, I won't put a totem in there. That was good enough. I'm gonna need some rockets though. Mostly to give out, you know, a little bit to like run for my life if I have to. Yeah, nice cookies, thank you. Thank you, Alexa. Oh, and thank you, Almost Decent. Oh, Paul Steve, my god. Here we go. You know, Paul Steve was one of the few people that I've run into while doing this little cookie binge here. And he's one of the only people that I ran into that just didn't immediately murder hobo me. Thanks, Mr. Scoops. Got some sick royalty-free music going on. Yeah, it's not safe. The Nether, the highway, anywhere else, it's just a nightmare. And it seems more and more that people are like trying to hunt me down. This is a dated reference, but it's kind of like that video game called Gauntlet from like back in the 90s. There was this little gnome that would run onto the screen with a big old sack, and people would run over and smash him, and like he'd drop stuff. And Paul Steve, dude, I feel so bad about this. My base got semi-rated, kind of selectively rated, and I had your book on display and it got boosted. And I felt like such an ass because I only had like 4 or 5 books and they were all like originals. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, back in my day. I'm allowed to say that. Old man Grandpa Minecraft over here with this controller on inverted controls meandering up and down the highway. Yeah, it's a rough scene. I appreciate it, man. I've gotten a bunch like since then, and I'm not a dumbass now, so like I obviously just keep them locked up somewhere safe. It's hard because you know you want to display them, but you know if you display them, they're like immediately going to get boosted. That's just the way of things, I guess. I think we're going to make this next one one of the bigger treat ones. Let's see if I can dig out some decent stuff. What I was saying before is that as time goes on, we're going to make some of these booths like better. And we're going to make the trick ones worse. So like the treat booths are going to have like old banners and original books and stuff like that. I have an anonymous benefactor that has a whole bunch of old rare stuff. And as we get closer to Halloween, I'm going to start dropping stuff like that in the booths. And then the trick booths are going to be, they're going to have like some, you know, like a trap chest with some cool stuff rigged up to it. Thanks for the cookie. A cooking comb. Really thanks, Blay. Okay, Blay. None fucking left. Unbelievable. What is this? Hodgepodge. What are those totems? Just chilling here for the taking. And dump some more cookies in here. There we go. Nice. Thanks, Kermit. Let that follow. And because I don't have any, you know, stuff, I'm like, I put out a YouTube video and like, you know, there's no talking or anything else. It's literally just me walking around on the canal like an idiot. I wanted to put something up there, you know, but I didn't even know where to begin, so I got some better stuff along the way. And you know, Kermit, I actually make these fresh. I get asked that a lot. It's not like some kind of weird, like, dupe thing. Imagine the dupe thing being cookies, right? That's what I'm going to use my, you know, secret dupe tech on. Nobody else can know about it. And I have a place where I make all this stuff, but it is top secret. Although, you know, it's gonna get found because just through law of averages and having to be so close to spawn, it's eventually gonna happen. I'm gonna lose all my goodies. It's gonna be bad news. What are you doing here? Oh, Elytra? Some beacons, I guess? I gotta get some better stuff. This is garbage. Imagine how pissed you'd be if you got one of these treat boots and it was just nothing but beacons. Weak. As weak as it possibly comes. Oh my god. Gapples. No diamonds or like that's enough stuff. Dump some of this garbage. What's going on here? Nothing. Big fat nothing. I'm not using hacks. I don't have, I'm not on my 1.12.2 account. The 1.12.2 account, I use Rusher and Future. And I usually use that account when I'm out here trying to not get killed doing these little runs, but no, it's tragic. But this is kind of just a casual run through. No big rush. Unless I see somebody, like I said, the first person I see, I'm going to have my finger on the trigger. Yes. Kobe has seen the factory. Oh my god, dude, this jam. And I don't use any hacks. I'd say I'm on vanilla, but it's kind of like vanilla light. It's some kind of extra ESP deal, and really it's just up so I make sure that players don't show up and, you know, murk me on the middle of the canal. Oh shit, man, this music's inspirational. Yeah, I gotta get a team of bodyguards over here. Murder hobo alarm. Tripwire. They're all the same too. They're right over near spawn. They all chill in like a big circle. They just wait for nakeds to show up and just murder the hell out of them over and over till they leave. I can only assume it's must be a bunch of fun for them because it seems counterproductive. Like, yeah, people need to escape spawn on their own. I agree 100% on that. Anyone that just shows up at spawn and just starts begging for stuff, it's like the worst kind of person. Like, what server did you join? Were you aware of what was going on when you jumped into the random server? Anyways, they should be able to escape on their own, you know? You actually get out on their own, get some of the stuff. It's one of the reasons that I actually... Yeah, I know, right? One of the reasons that I decided to go with Cookie for the boots. Yeah, okay. Is because nobody really wants cookies. They are such a trash, like, F-tier food in Minecraft. They've got to be the worst one. Besides, like, rotten... Oh, shit. Here we go. Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Can't even see the name. Hi. Random nameless person. I am being cautious. The resource pack is, I think it's called Stay True. And the shader, I'll show you what the shader is. Complementary Reimagined. Tried to open my map to find Kate. Oh, Scoops! Alright. You love to see it. Let me get my reading glasses on. Here we go. My dudeski. You know what? I hit caps lock, but I'm leaving it. It'll make it look like it is written by like a 2-year-old. Let me make sure I get your name spelled right at least. Scoops. And if I have any advice for you, youngster, don't put it on an item frame inside your house, because it will get taken. That's something only an idiot would do. There you go, Scoops. Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. Over here, Kobe. Really hope that you're looking out too, because if I'm sitting here writing the book, it's going to be really easy for someone to just roll up on me. I need down a ton more. Kobe, I'm just writing what I can fit on here. Kobe fanboy. I promise you, man, I heard somebody in the voice chat calling you Co8E fanboy. I'm like, dude, it's so obvious what it is. Why are you doing this? Yeah, hide it. Put it in an e-chest, and then put that e-chest in another e-chest. Put the whole thing in a shulker, and then stick that in your e-chest. Stream delay be creepy, yeah. I'm working with what I got, my dudes. I'll have better gear soon enough. Yo! It's the door to nowhere. Beb, anytime you're close by, you just ping me on Discord. I'll hook you up too. Apparently, this door to nowhere has been here since I started, which, you know, given that was only 3 months ago, but I guess it got griefed after the fit video. Man, the fit video hit and just about everything got griefed on the canal. It was a nightmare. Awesome experience. There's Dark Wolf again. Decent but clunky. Yes, I've seen increased traffic on the highway or on the canal, big time almost. It was like night and day. Like as soon as that video hit, like people would come out, they'd go over to the booths, and there was a whole bunch of fanboy stuff like, oh my god, it stood right here. And I mean, I'm sure that, yeah, you got to scoop anytime. I'm sure a lot of that was you know, played up or fake or ironic fanboying. Oh boy. There, there's Dark Wolf again. No cookies. Sorry, Fart Waffle. Fucking Fart Waffle. Unbelievable. This is supposed to be a trick booth, but I'm feeling in particularly generous, so we're gonna treat it up. Get while the getting is good. Of course, idea of treat stuff right now is hot garbage. I got Elytra and Rockets, that's pretty decent. Chaos Ninja, I love it. Thanks for the follow, my dude. Ugh. You ever have that happen? You just trying to mine a shulker and it just pops off to the middle of nowhere. Oh, I can make a cool design in here. Ominous. Office labs. And okay. No, I wouldn't want to trick Fart Waffle. Fart Waffle deserves nothing but the best. Fart Waffle. When I see names like that, I picture somebody like sitting over their keyboard, laboring over like their choice of screen name, and like, you know, they type a couple out, and you know, then they delete it, and then they type another out. They look at it on the screen, and they're like, no, that's not going to work. They delete it real quick, and then, you know, some stroke of inspiration hits them, you know, some kind of like you know, muse type thing, and they get this look on their face, figure it all out, and then Fart Waffle. They sit there with a satisfied look on their face, like they've just you know, cured with hunger. A lot of this royalty-free playlist sounds like what's it called? Like that lo-fi jams deal. And again, I guess it's, you know, pretty easy to put out stuff if you got a computer, just whacking a couple buttons, dropping some random pre-recorded beats and stuff. Next time I put a YouTube video up, I'll put all of the resource packs and shaders and stuff that I use in the description. I mean, like, if I remember. Not on my watch. And for clients, it's Future and Rusher. And honestly, I used Future for the longest time, but more and more I find myself using Rusher just because of the eFly. There's definitely a learning curve to it too. Alright, I'm gonna dig into the E-chest. No, I gotta do another trick chest, never mind. But the next tree chest, whichever one that ends up being, I've got to find a way to... I'm gonna dig into my E-chest a little bit to try to find something better. Is it, Leb? Because I couldn't figure it out. I mean, granted, as soon as I, couldn't figure it out immediately, I just kind of stopped. Oh, you know what? I didn't have Lambda either, so is that like a combo thing? Good to know. I still got Future. Is Lambda free, or how much does Lambda cost? Oh, good. Lambda's free. I'll check it out. Like I said, there's a wicked learning curve for those kinds of things, especially for me. Thank you for saving my life with Halloween treat. Solil. There's Dark Wolf again. My God. Dark Wolf's got quite a sign collection. This is a ambiguous box. Okay. Yeah, I gotta make this a trick one. Supposed to be doing Halloween stuff. I'm not Santa Claus over here. Ooh, spooky flesh. You don't have a lot of choices for tricks, so I mean, it is what it is. We had like... Oh, it's the free highway tools. Okay, I know what that is. And Bic Money. Okay, I know who Bic is, and I call him Bic. And the reason I call him Bic is the same reason that people say sauce instead of suspicious. It's because I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Is it Bic Money or is it like Bic Mooney? Oh, but I said both. Bic Money is what I'm thinking. There it is. Okay. Like Bic Money, no money. Oh, is that cool? Trap chest, you get a trick chest. You die! Yeah. Soon enough. It'll start ramping up a little bit as the witching hour draws near. And then I'll just be waiting right on the other side of one of these booths. And as soon as somebody shows up, I'm just gonna bed trap them over there, and I'll be like, "There's a trick, bitch." I say that like I'd have any chance bed trapping somebody. I'd be sitting there wiggling around the D-pad. The person would be looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? These frames right here normally have the SCA map art. And people have been taking them, and in my head I'm telling myself that they're doing that because they're coming over to join and everything's great, when I know the truth is that people are probably just taking them and, you know, getting rid of them, tossing them somewhere, and throwing them in a fire. Okay. And where even am I at? 15? Okay. Getting close. Wait a minute, did I grab that other one? Yes, I did, okay. Yeah, the map art's pretty good. Like I heard somebody saying that the map art was trash. I forget who it was, but from what I understand, it was somebody that's actually like really, really good at map art. So I'm not taking away from his talent, but like in our group, we've never done any kind of big scale map art stuff. At least not, you know, the people that were preparing the map art. So there's the seagulls again. Baby. So it's a 1x1, you know, so there's not a lot that you can do, you know, detail wise on a 1x1. And there's no way that we could make it anything bigger, because what are we going to do? Put a 4x4 every single place like that we want to put one of those flyers up? Here we frickin' go with the signs. Of course. Of course, I should have known. How even does this dude do this? I'll never understand how this kid gets around, or this person gets around. I was building a resupply station way out, 400 and something K out, 300 something K out, way out there. And I stopped for like an hour or two. I forget what I was doing. I stopped to go somewhere or something. I came back and I booted it up, and there's a frickin' Cody Smile sign right behind me. Like, how in the world? So the seagull and the wave background. Yeah, he is like a robot. I swear. Like, I'm assuming that he must be a bot or something. Has anybody met Cody Smile? Okay, but this is a little obnoxious. I appreciate him throwing his sign up in random places all around the world, but like, come on, man. I'm assuming he has alts, or maybe there's a group of people. It has to be. It'd be too, my God, look at these frickin' signs. How long have these been going on for? Tall. Thanks. It's a lovely assessment. My God. Cody Smile, of course. Waffles was here with Zeekler. SCA rules. Thanks, guys. Zeekler. Alright. Waffles. I wonder if that is good old fart waffle. Cody Smile? was part of the SBA. Well, there you have it. There's the proof that we're looking for. We know that a Cody Smile was in the SBA. Is it one of several? Someone's gonna run into this when they're flying down this highway and they're gonna be so pissed. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you, cookie bitch." I'll be like, "I'm just trying to help people." Cody Smile, of course. Man, what a fucking comedian. Yeah, I always wonder how things like that start. You say that he's spamming signs everywhere. There had to have been one point where he just woke up and he was like, "Today's the day. I'm gonna put my name everywhere." There's a number of people that do that, though. Like I see McKeek, I think his name is. I see his name, like, everywhere. And somebody else, who is it? Lil Peepoo. He puts his name in Obsidian everywhere. Cody Smile's a myth, yeah. He is unfortunately very real. Have the cookies in there. Cookies go in if it's a trick or a treat. And in one way, it's like, yeah, because it's a cookie booth, you kind of expect it to be in there. But at the same time, it is kind of a trick and a treat, because if you're dying... Bam, that's a trick chest. I'm going to save that for the next one. Yeah, so if you're dying, you're going to love to see it. But, you know, as soon as you find another food source, you're probably just going to, like, chuck it in the canal. And now we're hitting that sick organ music, too. Fuck my life, dude. Look at this. Oh. Wait a minute, what do we have here? A bunch of nothing. That's like a secret garden. Stream's a little laggy, sorry about that, guys. I have no idea why that is. Boobs, let's go! Somebody got a stack of stone, and they're like, "Cover me, man. I've got this fantastic idea. You're gonna love it." It's a surprise. Just hang on. You're gonna see. I've got something so creative. Nice. You can actually see the shadow of the floating sign now. Alright. Back at it again. Quit slacking off. I'm like a tourist. I am going to be doing repairs over here later on tonight, so... Probably not on stream, but if you guys come by the Southern Canal, I'll be over here. friend? A passerby. Oh. I appreciate it, Kobe. So, this is where I took down one of the numerous lava casts that somebody left over here. It was very thoughtful of them. It wasn't up to like build limit, but it was pretty high. So, every time I run into one of those, I am going to cut down all of the cobble, and I'm going to stick it in a shulker. I'm going to use it specifically to build the canal out a little further. So, every time someone makes a lava cast to fuck up the canal, it's secretly just going to be a donation. And if I get enough of them, I'll build a statue somewhere. No, you shouldn't kill him, Kobe, but you can get down here and help me out with these withers, because last time I ran into a wither, it was so bad. I felt like such a noob. Yeah, tell me about it. GG's, right? Yeah, I thought I was like in charge. And I went over there like, oh great, yeah, man, I just gotta take care of these withers and then we'll be all set. And I got absolutely wrecked. And, you know, I had gapples, so like, you know, it's basically impossible to die if you have gapples, but I was getting absolutely slaughtered. Go on me. Both of them briefing, Kirby. You gotta separate them. If you get both of them on you at the same time, it's like impossible. And then they get stacked on top of each other like that. That's such bull crap. I'm gonna run down a little bit, see if I can get him to unjoin. Ah, so pretty graphic, isn't it? Get him the Mentos won this. They've been there since forever. I know those guys are underground. Give everybody's ears a rest for a second here. Mother of God. Look at him still conjoined. That's shit. I'll just run down this side and they'll just wreck everything down. Okay, so there's definitely somebody dropping withers on the canal. Very funny, guys. That's alright. People will stop doing it, and I will, in time, slowly mosey around and kill all of them. I keep the wither stars like trophies on the mountain. That remember the other. Yeah, rip all headphone wearers. This is all part of it, too. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Scoops. Appreciate you stopping by. Where was I before all of that nonsense? Make a mental note. 13,200, 13,250, something like that. I'll come back here later on, try to separate those conjoined wither. What's the plural of wither? Withers? Or is it just wither? Like a... Oh man, come on. That's not all the time that the obsidian gets wrecked on the thing. Pretty rare, just because it takes so long. It's a lot of effort. I mean, ain't nobody got time for that, right? Showing up and ruining all of the stuff. But apparently, somebody do have the time for that. I hope that's Kobe. Oh my god. It is Kobe. Okay. Yeah, and so long as I keep streaming, this is going to progressively get more and more difficult, so I'm looking forward to that fun. Trick or treat K. I had no idea what's going on here. And yes, I have a keyboard. I play on a controller, but I have a keyboard and a mouse in front of me, so I can make these stupid signs. Yeah, that's someone else's problem is me in a couple hours here. And anyone was curious, the signs here that you've been seeing right along are my boy Quaker, who, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this was all his idea, and he brought a lot of the supplies, so he is a huge part of this whole thing. He is an SCA guy. Hey Kobe, you want to come decorate this one? You're feeling inspired. Here, I'll give you the stuff to do it. There's some webs. This dude creeping out of the water here. Get launched. And this chest is just a mess. I'm just taking everything out of here. And I lost track too. Oh, yellow? You're in SCA? Wait, is this yellow 7? Maybe. Two really good friends are the owners. Oh. Yeah, Forge and Ninja, sir. Yeah, those guys are cool. They're the ones that recruited me. It was funny. It was just like this ultimate chance encounter. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Or they are, both of them are. Forge does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, I had no idea how much stuff Forge did until I had a peek, under the hood, because over on the Discord I'm one of the admins, and dude, Forge does so much stuff for that group, and I don't think people, like, even know it. Ninja does too. I'm not trying to discredit Ninja or anything, but I mean, I think even he would tell you that Forge is, always doing stuff to fix stuff or straighten stuff up or whatever else. You met Forge when he was new? That's cool. How long you been playing for, Yellow? Let me say treat chest. Very thoughtful of you, Yellow. Good stuff. Yeah, let's do diamonds. My inventory management's usually a lot better than this, so... Ugh. That whole wither situation really ducked things up. I'll do... No, I said I was going to go into my E-chest for this one. Them geezers be everywhere, I swear to God. Dude, you're just leaving all these signs out here. It's only a matter of time, though, till somebody drops another wither, and they're just gonzo. There we go. And... is there an E-chest over here? I'll drop one. Yeah, there's some iron in there. Iron isn't completely worthless. I use them all the time for, like, buckets for dispensers and crap. That's good enough. And a totem. That'll be my big money chest. That'll be my 10 out of 10 for the day. Don't worry. I see it too. Okay. Oh, where do I know you? Mainly the chat. I think I saw your name pop up in the SCA. Anybody that chats on the regular and their name pops up, several times, it tends to stick in my head. And I might have seen you in the group. I do a lot of the approvals when new people apply, so I see a lot of the join channel. Do Alpha Slabs on the next one. Where are we now? Ugh, that's only 13. I'm not even gonna be able to make it to the end of these today. Or at least not right now. I'm gonna have to come back out later tonight. I mean, everyone does. Just wondering where you've heard of me. I mean, you must get that stuff from Maxi Taxi. sign. Oh, it's too quiet. My royalty-free music must have run out. I'm gonna have to pay $12.99 to continue my royalty-free music. Oh man, we're starting with one of those ones where the person recording pretty transparently has never played an instrument before in their entire life. It's like a Casio keyboard. You press the beat button, then you just mash a couple keys. Sweet Jesus. Ugh, okay, this is 12K. This is gonna have to be my last one for now. I'm gonna have to skedaddle. Ugh, right in front of the lava cast too. Let me get a screen cap so I know where to come back to. I swear. At least this time I remembered to hide the chat. Yeah, if you keep the chat on there and try to post it up to YouTube, you're gonna have a bad time. Like most things, it's cyclical. And the canal over here near spawn is in really rough shape. And, you know, people will get bored. And I won't, and you know, I'll just keep coming back and fixing it bit by bit. It was trashed when I joined 2 or 3 years ago over here near spawn. Or 2 or 3 years ago, 2 or 3 months ago when I joined. It was garbage over here near spawn. And I just paced back and forth filling these stupid booths up over and over. And just slowly kept filling it up. Or not filling it up, slowly kept fixing shit. Trick or treat. Kropotkin. Kropotkin? No idea. Chest is in the wrong place anyways. I always wonder, you know, when somebody puts a sign up and it says like some random stuff on there, but like yeah, well, you know, it is 2, I think it's closer to 3. I base it off of when my prio runs out. I know I made my first base on the 28th of July. Wow, so it's really close to 3 months then, yeah. Just, you know, keep doing stuff to help out, and... Well, oh my god, this fucking guy again! How many songs does this guy have? This is tragic. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, oh this poor guy. Oh, it's so bad. I hope whoever finds this appreciates it. This is my own personal gaffle stash. Oh, that's cool. How long have you been playing for, Yellow? Did I already ask you that? Yeah, I've been a year? Wow. You've definitely done a lot in a year, for sure. If you've already done, like, you know, head deep armor and all this other stuff. He's not trying to make a living, though. That's the problem, Kobe. It's all royalty-free music. I am bullying, though. That's mean. But, like, it's so bad. Oh, Alpha Slabs. A noob's gonna open this chest and they're gonna be like, wood? I don't want this crap. Okay. And, oh, come on. There we go. Oh, and then they put trick or treat sign up. Trick or God. Where are my reading glasses? Treek, come on, dude. Are you even trying? PR up Quaker. Oh, that's Yup Quaker. Actually, I'm gonna stick your name on this one for all your help, Kobe. Grandpa. Guess it's better than, you know, cookie bitch. I've gotten that a couple times. I'm like, yes, sir. A couple of pumpkins. Oh my god, this music. And like, I feel really bad if this person is a musician and like maybe I just don't get their style of music, but mother of God. Okay, for my last act, I'm just gonna ruin this whole thing with skulls. I got so many to blow now. Phrasing, right? I can blow all of them. How about some context next time, buddy? Double skulls. I can only imagine. Can you stack skulls? I've never tried. You can. Nope. Can you? No. Can you put a block on top? Oh, all I've got is sand. Oh, I've got wood. Okay. Oh, no, we'll crouch. That's not going to work. No, can't stack anything on top of them. How about if go up one and then I try to stick it to the bottom of this puppy? Oh, no, get that. Oh, it worked. No, but that's not stacking on top. That's just stacking behind. There she is. Got 7, 6, 5, 12. Got 8 more to do. That's gonna be it for today, though. Everyone that stuck around to the end, I really appreciate you coming by. And you ever run into me in game, you know, Try not to just crystal me on the spot. Give me a hello, I'll give you one back. Thanks, guys. Take care.